St. Lucia, it's time.
Good night, and welcome to Let's Connect on 88.5 Sufra FM. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We want to thank you for keeping it locked to our program. We think you are awesome, and we hope that you miss us when we're gone. But we're here and we're live, and we're ready for some community updates tonight. Unfortunately, our guest for this evening was not able to make it, so will have to reschedule, and that means tonight's show might be a little shorter than usual because we only have our announcements. But we do appreciate those of you who stick around and have a conversation with us. Our Facebook live chat is open. Our YouTube live chat is open. So I want to say good night to all those of you who are listening, those of you who are locked on to 88.5 Super FM via radio, those of you joining us on Facebook, on YouTube. Good night to you guys. And we hope that those of you who are tuned in from overseas, that you're on as well. We appreciate you so much. Those of you who are always on from out of Sufre, those of you from out of Ireland, those of you from out of the Caribbean who are always locked on, we want to thank you so very much for joining us. We hope that you're here with us tonight. I want to say good night, first of all, to Miss Fancy Bowens, who is always locked on to our program. She's all the way in St. Vincent. Good night to you, Miss Fancy. We want to say good night to everybody in Fosse Jacques. We want to shout out Etongs, shout out Belfond, shout out to the community of Fongelib. If you are in Chateau Bel, good night to you. If you are in Mont Lacroix, good night, good night. I want to say good night to everybody at Sulphur Springs. Hope that the weather is great down there. I want to say hello to those of you in Margaretouth. We want to say good night to everybody in Torway, if you're in Ravinclair, if you are in Crestland, if you are in Colabet, if you are in Zeno, good night to you guys. I want to say good night to everybody in New Development. If you're at Fort Saint Jacques, good night, good night, good night. All the communities in Fort Saint Jacques. I want to say good night to everybody in Fort Beignet. If you are at Palmies, good night to you. I want to say good night to our folks down in the town of Soufre. So if you are on Boulevard Street, if you're on High Street, if you're at Church Street, if you are on Bridge Street, good night, good night, good night. I want to say good night to everybody on Lenny's Hill. And if you are in Barron's Drive, good night to you. Say hello, 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 hello from all the various locations. Good night from the freezing cold in New York. Good night, Lucia Hippolyte. Good night to you. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Miss Calixta Joseph. Good night to you as well, Miss Camila Jean. Thank you so very much for being with us here on Let's Connect. I want to say good night to everybody who is celebrating their birthday in the month of February. If you are celebrating your birthday, your anniversary, wedding anniversary, any special occasion that you're celebrating, let us know what you're celebrating. We have a wonderful, wonderful celebration of love coming up this week. Valentine's Day is on February 14th. I know some people say they don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but you don't have to be in a relationship or believe in the commercialization of the love of the occasion for you to say you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. You can celebrate your love of family, your love of friends, your love of your neighbor, your love of your children, love of the persons you love. The person is a day to celebrate love. Yes, you show love every day, but it's a day put aside specifically for that. So I want to encourage persons to celebrate Love Day. Don't call it Valentine's Day if you don't want to, but celebrate the day, celebrate love somehow. Give a token of your appreciation to the people around you. You have your coworkers, your students, your classmates. Celebrate love somehow, some way on Friday the 14th. I want to invite everybody who is able to come to Whispers for a Valentine's dinner and dance following. You can come as a couple where you pay $150 for your ticket for the two, or you can come as a single person, like I'm going as a single person to the Valentine's dinner, $80 for your ticket. Or if you just feel to come and celebrate with us and dance, you can come as well afterwards, after the dinner, and celebrate with us at the dance at Whispers for only $10. I want to encourage persons, you can get your tickets from myself. You can call 731-3234 for your ticket, or you can speak to Mrs. Joan Hippolyte or Miss Bernadette Nelson to get your tickets, or any other members of the SLPWO to get your tickets for this event. We want to encourage members of the SLPWO as well to come out and celebrate with your girlfriends. We are all your friends, so we want you to come and celebrate with us. So come and have a dance, come and have a drink, come and have dinner with us. It's a red and white affair. Please come out and support this wonderful event, wonderful venture. We encourage persons to come out and celebrate the day. Celebrate being alive. Celebrate the love of God in your life. Just celebrate life. You don't have to be in a relationship to celebrate Valentine's Day. We want to encourage persons as well to come out for the battle relay, Sufre leg of the battle relay. We're getting our baton tomorrow evening. The battle will be handed over at Victoria Choiseul from the Choiseul constituency to the Sufre constituency. The handover will be taking place sometime around 4 p.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, the 12th. And on Thursday, the 13th, the battle will be making its rounds in Sufre. So when persons still come out, it's not too late to decorate. Get your flags, get your t-shirts. You can purchase a t-shirt right here in Sufre in town next to Allen's Supermarket. There is a store there selling t-shirts, or you can recycle your shirt from last year. That's okay, or from previous years. I've been wearing my national flag colors the whole week. So today I'm in one of my flag colored shirts. So we're wearing our national colors, which is blue, black, white, and gold. So these are the colors of the national flag. We'll be celebrating by showing our colors, showing our support as the battle makes its way throughout Sufre. We'll be starting on Thursday at the Etongs Combined School. So you can meet us there about 9 a.m. where we're beginning. We'll be going through Fort Saint-Jacques and definitely touching the various schools. So we want to shout out Fort Saint-Jacques Primary School. Want to shout out Les Etats Combined. We'll be starting at Les Etats. Then we'll be going into Fort Saint-Jacques. So then we also have to pass and celebrate with the Soufre Comprehensive Secondary School that is at Crestland. And we want persons to be there. If you can meet us there, that's fine. We want to shout out all the business places along the way. We want you to come out with your flag, dress in your colors so that you will be part, or you'll be on camera. So we want you to be part of the celebration. You see all the hype that the battle really has been creating over the last 3 years. So we want you to be part of it. We want you to come out along the route. So like I said, we're starting at Les Etats Combined. So we're going from there. We're going to go through Fort Saint-Jacques, and then we're going to come out down into town past the Soufre Comprehensive Secondary School. Any businesses along the way, Massy staff, Massy customers, if you hear the music, if you see the truck passing, come outside and jump up with us. So make sure if you leave your house on Thursday, you're in your national colors, because you just might end up on camera. So you want to show the nation, to show persons overseas that we are here and we're ready to support the national battle relay taking place in Soufre, the Soufre leg on Thursday, February 13th. So we ask that you join us. Then we're going to be at the Soufre Square. There's going to be a wonderful ceremony taking place there. I'm not going to give out too many details, but if you paid attention to our last show when we had Major Serial Salty Buzz, he did kind of give it away, but I'm not going to repeat it. Let's see if you were paying attention. So we're going to have something special happening at the Soufre Square. I'm not too sure at what time we'll get to the Soufre Square, but if you pay attention to the battle relay is always live. You will be able to see. So if you cannot join us in Fort Saint-Jacques and you cannot join us at Etongs, you can meet us at the square. So from the square, we're going to be heading into Barron's Drive, and then the battle will be on the water. The battle is going to do its own relay over the seas through our boats. You know, Soufre is a tourism community, so we must showcase some of our water taxi operators. So we'll be on the water. We will also be going to the hospital, the fire service, and we will be heading to the mini stadium. There is a school having their sports meet, but we will be meeting a lot of the Soufre infant, Soufre primary, and special ed kids along the way to the field. And then on the field, we'll have another wonderful presentation. I'm not going to give too much away, but it's going to be awe-inspiring. So I want us to be there in force. I want you to come out in your, like I said, wear your national colors. So come out in your blues, your white, your black, and your gold. Celebrate the best way that you can. Jump up. The music is going to be unbelievable because obviously it's St. Lucian music. So that's what's gonna hype us up. We're gonna have energy for days. Our district rep is going to be there as well. So we want everybody to turn out in their numbers, in their colors, in their flags. So make sure you have your flag ready. I'm sure some of you still have your flags from last year. So join us on Thursday, February 13th from 9 a.m. for the Soufre leg of the battle relay. Lots of surprises in store, lots of wonderful stops to be made, lots of wonderful presentations to be done. So we want to encourage you. We want to big up Soufre Action Theatre. The Soufre Action Theatre is going to be one of the highlights of the day as well. So turn out, like I said, turn out in your numbers. We want to encourage you. So we want to celebrate. We're celebrating from the time we pick up the baton tomorrow evening, tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon, from the time we pick up the baton throughout Thursday while we have it in our possession until we hand off to Bouton. At Bouton, sorry, we're going to be handing off at Bouton to Conry's. Conry's constituency will be collecting the baton at Bouton in the evening on Thursday, the 13th of February. And then on Friday, the 14th of February, you're going to come and celebrate love, life, and friendship, family, everything. We're going to celebrate at Whispers from 6 p.m. on Friday in our red and white. Or you can just wear white. Not a problem because I'll be wearing white. I'm telling you, I'm wearing white. So you can come out and dress up nice and just come and have a wonderful time. So this week is about celebration. We're going to be celebrating our national pride. We're going to be celebrating love. We're going to be celebrating love of country, love of life, love of family, love of friends, and love of our special loved ones, those we want to hold close and dear in our hearts. So we will definitely be celebrating this week. This is a week of celebration. So we want to make sure we entering 2025 thriving. That's what we've been saying from the get-go. It's time to thrive in 2025. So if Lucia Hippolyte says she's going to join us online, that's great. I'm going to be looking out for you on the live feed. I want to encourage persons, like I said, if you're not able to join us in Fort Jacques, you can watch the live and then meet us in the square to do the leg in town, go down to Baron Drive with us, or you can meet us at the bridge next to the bus terminal and we can head up to the stadium together. You can choose which leg you want to join. Wear your national colors regardless. This whole week, you should be in your national colors. Friday is also national, no, not this week Friday, sorry. Next week Friday is National Colors Day. That is the day you should be wearing your national colors. All that day next week Friday, the 21st. Okay, so we want to encourage persons to get your national wear in order. We want to celebrate our country, celebrate being St. Lucians. We've been getting so many wonderful accolades lately as St. Lucians. We have Julian Alfred to be proud of. We have Naomi London. We have Yogi, who won a Grammy. So we want all these things to be celebrated in our wonderful battle relay. We big up to Labry who had the battle relay today. I was watching it live. You guys did a wonderful job. Viewfort North and Viewfort South over the weekend. You guys did a wonderful job as well. So tomorrow is going to be in Choiseul. So we want to big up everybody in Choiseul tonight, getting ready to be on the road tomorrow. It's almost like it's carnival in February right now. That's how it feels. Everybody's so excited. Love to see everybody on the live, the government of St. Lucia live, as well as Honorable Richard Frederick is always live. So we want to shout out everybody in Choiseul tomorrow. Tune in to the live, give them the support. But come Thursday, find yourself in Soufre to be part of the best leg of the battle relay. They should just rename it the Soufre battle relay and let Soufre do the entire relay for them every day. We should just handle the entire relay because ours is always the best. I know I'm very biased, but still, we love Soufre and we want to shout out all of our participants, those who will be holding the battle, those who will be performing, those who will be part of the crew. Want to give you all a shout out. You've done a wonderful job planning everything. So shout out to the Soufre Constituency Council, shout out to the Soufre Regional Development Foundation, Soufre Events Management Organization, all the committees who have put in the time and effort to make what is going to happen on Thursday as unbelievable as it is planned out to be. and it's going to be even beyond what it is planned out to be. So we want to shout out everybody who is involved in the planning, and we want to make sure that persons are aware that you have all the ways you can celebrate. If you cannot come out, tune into the live, give us some thumbs up, some hearts, show us the love on our live while it's happening. If you cannot come out, that's fine. But if you can, like I said, come out in your national colors. That is the day to show that you know how to rock your blue, black, white, and gold. All right. So once again, I want to thank all those of you who are keeping it locked to our program tonight. And like I said earlier in the program, for those of you who missed it, unfortunately, our guest for tonight was unable to make it to the program due to unforeseen circumstances. He has been very excited to come on the program since his last time. We've been trying to schedule a return to the program. That is the executive members of the persons in the management team for the Soufrière sporting facilities. That includes the Soufrière mini stadium, the Force Jacques playing field, Bouton, and all the various playing fields and sporting facilities throughout Soufrière. And we have so much information, we were not able to fit it into one show. So we have to have a follow-up program, and we're trying to bring that to you. So we do thank you for your patience. We do appreciate you for tuning in to Let's Connect tonight. Like I said, unfortunately, since we did not have anything else planned other than our program with the management team, tonight it's all about announcements. But if you have anything you would like us to say for you, if there's any death announcements, any upcoming funerals, any wedding anniversaries, any birthdays. We want to shout out all the February borns. Those of you celebrating in February. I have a friend who's celebrating on February 14th. She's a Valentine baby, and her name is Obertine. Obertine Serrier. I want to say happy advanced birthday greetings to you. If you're celebrating this week, once again, happy birthday to you. They have some lucky persons who are celebrating for independence. So I'll shout them out next week, Tuesday. So next week, Tuesday is the time for all the independence babies, including Miss Indy. You know, we have a independence baby who was born on Independence Day right here in Soufrière. So we're going to be shouting out all the independence babies next week. So once again, tune in to the battle relay. Tune in to celebrate with Choiseul tomorrow. I hope you were tuned in with Labry today. So Labry was today, Choiseul will be tomorrow. And on Thursday, February 14th, we have Soufrière's leg, which is going to be by far, the best leg of the battle relay for 2025. And we look forward to all of you who are going to show up to participate. We want to see all the school kids out. We want to see all the teachers, all the retirees. We want to see all of our hospitality ambassadors. We would love to see all our SRDF staff come out. We want to see all the nurses, the doctors, the firemen, the police officers, SMMA staff, all the hotels, all the businesses along the route. If you're on the route, I suggest you put out your decorations. Get your place looking fantastic, because you're going to be on camera, you're going to be live and direct, and everybody will want to see you celebrating your country. And we're going to be celebrating the excellence that is St. Lucia. Remember, we have 2 Nobel laureates. We have Olympic gold and silver. We have wonderful athletes up and coming. We're expecting great things from our athletes in the next few years. We're going to have wonderful things happening in the next Olympics. We have wonderful things happening in music, in the arts, in tourism. So come out and celebrate. It is not all the time we get to celebrate in this big manner. So I want to encourage persons to celebrate. Happy birthday to Miss Cicely, coming from Miss Lucia Hippolyte. Miss Cicely, a wonderful time to celebrate. You're an Aquarius. You are a February born. So long as you're born in February, you know you have to be a great person. And I'm not just saying that because I started off the month on the 1st of February, but just saying. I want to say good night once again to everybody on our live. Good night to you, Miss Pamela Jean. Thank you so very much for joining us on our Let's Connect program. We want to thank you all for being here, but please join us next week, Tuesday, for another wonderful program. We're going to have a highlight reel of everything happening in the battle relay. We want to talk about we'll be talking about all the wonderful photos and moments that took place on the Friday night dinner. I'm looking forward to all of it because I know it's going to be great. Once again, if you need tickets for our Valentine's dinner and dance, you can get that by calling 731-3234. Couples tickets are $150. Single tickets $80. And with your dinner ticket, you already have entrance into the dance. But if you don't want to come to dinner, you just want to come to the dance, it's only $10. So you have no reason to miss this wonderful affair on Friday night at Whispers starting at 6 p.m. So from dinner, we're going into the dancing portion of the night. So wear comfortable shoes, ladies, because we're going to be dancing the night away. The next day, Saturday, we don't have any workplaces to go to. So we're going to be enjoying ourselves. Good night to you, Cecil Peter. Good night. Welcome to our Let's Connect program. Want to thank you so very much for joining us. Like I said, tonight is going to be a brief program. We're celebrating, we're gearing up for celebration. I hope you guys are doing your stretches, do your squats, do your lunges, try and get yourself limber because we're on the road. It's almost like a carnival day for us on Thursday. We're looking forward to the souffle leg. Like I said, we're starting at Etongs at the Lazeta Combined School. Shout out to the Lazeta Combined principal, staff, teachers, students. You're going to be on display at the very beginning of the battle relay. And then we're ending at the Bouton Gap, roughly around 3, 4, 5 p.m., depending on how long we stay on the road. Because once it's a jump up in Soufriere, we don't want to get off the road at all. That's just how we are. We love to celebrate. We love to party. So we want to encourage everybody to come out, celebrate, bring plenty of water. You're going to need it. And you're going to enjoy yourself for sure. The rest of this week is all about celebration, celebrating our wonderful country, St. Lucia, where we're headed. The future is bright, bright, bright. So until Thursday, because I'm going to be seeing a lot of you on Thursday. We're going to be, once you see me, shout me, because I'm blind. I might not see you. You might see me before I see you. So shout me. We're going to be taking photos, taking lots of selfies. We're going to be jumping up in front of the cameras. So definitely going to be a wonderful time on Thursday, February 14th. And then we're going to see each other once again on Friday night for our dinner and dance at Whispers. So until next week, Tuesday, guys, it's been wonderful. Tonight has definitely been, I'm like a little smiling puss inside of it tonight because you guys are giving me the love in the chat. So good night to everybody. We want to see you on Thursday. We'll see you on Friday as well. And we'll be back next week, Tuesday, for more Let's Connect. So until then, I want to say bid you good night, bid you adieu, and let's see what the rest of this week will bring.